Welcome, all my aliens, apes, and zombies. It's Crypto Novo, and it's another international, that's right, international NFT. We're going to be doing lots of fun things. Make sure you're following me right here on Twitter. You know, I'm trying to get to that 4.5K mark on my followers, but it's not about me because I want to follow you. I want to find the cool people out there in the space. Got to do some little promoting because we're selling these AR filters here, and we're gonna have a brand new one coming out from a famous crypto punk. You guys are gonna see it this week. You know, maybe even heck, we might even debut a brand filter from one of the craziest green clown hair punks that you guys know, the famous one. I'm not gonna bust his name out. You guys might know him because we'll reveal it tomorrow. But right here on cryptonovo.io, you have the Novoverse where you can request your own filter. You can make any type of filter you want, man. We're going to have a Bored Ape busting out of this thing here pretty soon. And if you also look at a digital frame, these are digital frames right down here. So that is a black velvet around a digital frame. You can hang out your really cool NFTs. You know, maybe you got your get one of these AfroDroids in a couple days here. You can get that into your digital frame. And if you ever want to do some window shopping, you can check out the NFT collection, but it is ever evolving. And one of the things that evolved is these crypto punks in here. I've actually sold some crypto punks. Yes, that's right. Crypto Novo sold some crypto punks the other day. And I did it for a couple reasons. I kind of read the markets, and I'm saying 2 steps ahead of the game. One reason I sold the crypto punks is I saw that there was going to be a surge in there, and I needed to get a Bored Ape. I wasn't a Bored Ape owner, and I always wanted one. So I actually downsized a little bit, and I went from 8 crypto punks down to 7 crypto punks. All right. Now people are like, well, you know, we wish you'd had those crypto punks. Well, I wanted to get a Bored Ape. I wanted to be in the club. And then I also got some World of Women with those. So I got some golden World of Women, but onto the crypto punks here, man. This has been freaking nuts, like life-changing nuts. And this not only changed my life, but other people's lives. Because what we're going to do, what you see is some of the alphas in the industry, they're selling their crypto punks and they're supporting other projects. So the money is staying within the ecosystem, and that's what we need here. So as this floor rises, I mean, this is like your blue chip stock here. So when you're gauging this, excuse me, against other NFTs that are out there, you have a solid program behind it. You have a stake in community. You have something cool out there. Then you're going to see these things as far as NFTs continue to grow in popularity. You saw it with Visa this week. You saw it yesterday with Tom Sachs launching rockets. So you're going to see more and more of this. And what you're going to do is you got to find those cool projects, those cool people out there. So with that being said, cool project I told everyone I was going to follow up on because I need to. I got to stay in touch with this, all right? It's tough. There's so many things out there. I was talking with GAMMAVERSE, who's actually in our green room. We're going to talk with him in a minute of how fast this space goes. You step outside your house for 10 minutes, it's like losing 70 minutes or almost a day in the NFT and the, you know, Twitterverse, because we're seeing a resurgence in Twitter because people are able to almost make their own companies overnight, like we're seeing with these AfroDroids here from all the way across the world. All right. So I'm going to bring in good friend Owo. He's going to come back in again, the creator of this awesome NFT that's going to be released real soon here. Oh, can you hear me? Give me a second to click in here. And then we also have and I also said in the green room as well, is GAMMAVERSE. GAMMAVERSE, how we doing?
What's good? What's good? What's good? Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
I'm so happy to get you on the show. You know, we pretty much pulled you right out of the Discord so we could sit here and we could talk some AfroDroids. All right.
Yes,
oh, I saw your mic. Is your mic on here? Are we working? We good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Hey, GAMMAVERSE, nice to see you in person,
bro.
For a change, man. I will see you in the Discord.
Absolutely, bro. Listen, man, I'm one of your biggest fans now, bro. I rep you everywhere I go, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Gamma, I'm gonna give the mic and the stage here to Owo because you know he's been working hard on this, and you know a lot of people tuning into the show for the first time, you know, might be from the States, don't even know maybe the background, the culture, and you know kind of what the AfroDroids are all about. So Owo, all right, creator. Give us your background. What's your part of this project here? It's not even a project. I mean, what's your part of AfroDroids?
Hi everybody. Awesome to always, get back on the live stream with Cryptonovo. I'm the creator of the AfroDroids. It's The AfroDroid. It's a story about the end of mankind, but not your average story about the end of mankind, but the one that actually highlights our future in terms of if we don't take care of the environment, and also speaks about the importance of, humans paying attention to the environment we live in and being human to the next person, and also, contributing to the environment, not just taking from the earth as we see it. The story of the AfroDroid, it's a story that I've been working on for a very long time. Originally we wrote it as a story, but then NFTs happened, and we decided to, transform it into the way it is right now, because I've always been fascinated, and I've been asking questions about, what the end of humanity would be, where we came from, and what we're doing on Earth. And to a large extent, every time I ask this question, I always discover that, people always point to one direction, that humans will end up destroying the Earth. But also they always have a clause that we humans, we know how to adapt, we know how to, we're conversant with change, we understand change is constant, and we always find ways to adapt. So every time I ask this question, the answer always is we'll end up destroying ourselves, but we'll find ways to adapt, probably maybe transfer our consciousness to another life form. That's where the story, the origin of the AfroDroids came from. This artificial intelligence android that is part human and part machine. They have all this human consciousness and emotions they don't understand. They're trying to process it. They're trying to get through it. They're trying to, understand all this life, all these memories that they never lived. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see some of the amazing artwork I've been putting together to kind of, show the range of the story, in terms of what we're seeing now is the inception, when the droids actually take over. But we have the story of the origin story of the droids, how they were created, the creators of the droid, and we have the realization story, which is the droids actually realizing all this, that they have all this human consciousness that they can't process. So the story of the AfroDroid is one that is dear to me, and when I thought about the story, I thought it was important that we were giving back. For the project, we are giving back 20% of all primary proceeds to a charity called Dreamcatchers Academy for Girls. It's a charity here in Nigeria that's passionate about, taking girls from underrepresented abusive homes, and teaching them how to dance, sing, music, visual arts, and all of the amazing things. And also the secondary cells, the percentage we've set for our secondary cell is 4%. But from the 4%, what we're doing is we are taking 25% out of that 4% and still giving it back to the charity, in the secondary market, because we understand how important it is to, help these girls and these girls out, because they are currently building a school. You go on their Instagram, you check their page, you see their living condition, you see where the girls are learning. And honestly, I wouldn't even allow my kid to learn in a place like that. So yeah, I believe it's very important. So every collector of the AfroDroid is not just getting value for their money, but is also contributing to a good cause, because everything is written into the smart contract to make sure that as you're minting, your 20% goes directly to the charity. So it's a very we've worked so hard to offer so much value. I was even looking. We have a video circulating in our Discord about the AR version, where you can put on your face like what Cryptonovo has on his face. You can put a droid on your face. You can yes, sir. You can put it on your face. You can put it in front of your house. I think Mark put it in front of his Porsche. So it's super amazing what we're doing, and I want to make sure that it's available to everybody. We'll also be dropping drones. Each of the AfroDroid has a companion called the drones that goes around with them, scans the environment. takes
Gamma, he's
pictures.
dropping alpha on us. Gamma, he's dropping alphas. What are your thoughts on that? That's the alpha information that collectors love to hear. So what are your thoughts on that? I mean, that's some live action
bro.
right there, man.
Listen, man. I can't tell you how excited I am for this project. So, I come from the VV space too. Like, well, just crypto in general, but I'm big in the VV world, and I love them. So I try to get them up on other projects too, and this is gonna be. I'm in love with it, bro. I'm in love with the aesthetic. I'm a big person on aesthetics, right? So like, I come originally, and I'll make it quick. Like, I come from the music side of things, like in cinema. Like, I'm a big cinema buff, big on music, and so I got a couple of homies that produce and stuff like that. And what I notice is the main people who kind of stay around create an aesthetic in a format that's hard to duplicate, right? Like, you got the Travis Scotts, the Kendrick Lamars, where they mix the art, they mix the music with the aesthetic and the eye to make it art all together, right? And I'm noticing with AfroDroids, like, the whole aesthetic of just he mixing the what do you call that? Like the African culture with futurism. It blends so well, bro. Like, I was in love with it from day one. So I'm super excited about that now. Absolutely.
I love how many layers it's to it. Like, as he said, right when he started off, the story is just told through his website right here. I mean, it's sweet. You got the futures. This is not an NFT. You got a story behind it, which is important. You have some of the coolest, raddest artwork that we're going to touch base on in a second here, because I want to go more into the details of it, because cool sells to cool people. That's what it is. But, another thing, it gave me goosebumps when you talk about the charity aspect of it. And that was like a major selling point of why I wanted to continue with talking with you guys throughout the course of your roadmap here, because this is extremely important. This is wealth distribution, and we all have a chance to do this. And when I say all of us, the community, the NFT community, you can always give back. The layers you can weave in these smart contracts, it's very simply to give a portion to someone out there. And what it's going to do is these children, these girls that are going to turn into women, they're going to know about the NFT space, because they're going to say, hey, you know what? This was given to us by Owo. This was given to us by, what is ringing on mine? Is that mine? Sorry about that.
Happens to the best of us, G. You good?
Someone's bugging me in Discord now, trying to call me in on Discord. We'll maybe try to get him in on this.
That's because you popular, bro. You booming out here.
And so with the charity, maybe those are my friends that want to start donating to this charity, because what that's going to do is just that organic growth in the system and in the arena of where you want to bring the money towards is these smaller organizations that need the help. And there's tons of people that need help out there. And if you can give just a little portion of the cut to these, it's going to make huge changes. And I love it. I love seeing that. I mean, it's woven so deep. And then you're talking AR filters with it. I mean, you're trying to give the most out of the community as you can. And you're just not someone who just picked up an eye gadget and started doodling on it. You have experience as an artist within your own country. And talk us a little bit about what spurred you to create not only the art behind AfroDroids, but just the culture behind it as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Personally, I would love to say this, because I started out in advertising as a motion designer, and coming into motion design, at least back then, and there's nothing wrong with it. There was a particular team, a couple of the artists, making work that was centered around the cosmos, lots of astronauts, and the amazing art, I don't have anything against it. And, I always thought to myself, am I just going to be another artist, telling another person's story, and it was important to me that I was telling my own story. I've never seen an astronaut before in my entire life. I've never met one. I only see them on my screens. And I don't understand the story. The only stories I knew were African stories. The one told to me by my parents, one's told to me by my family, my neighbors, and everybody. That's what I grew up listening to. And I thought it important because I wasn't asking a lot of people these stories, and there are so many stories. You know, you come to my country, Nigeria, we have over 300 tribes, and each of the tribes, they have their own origin story. You know, you go, tribe A has their origin story, how they came to be, and you go to another country, say Ghana, go to Zimbabwe, go to South Africa, all these amazing tribes and have all these amazing cultures, that all their origin stories and the amazing stories that they have, you know. And it was important to me, and I always tell people, even if I came back in 10 lifetimes, I don't think I would tell all African story. People saw the story of Wakanda, Black Panther. You know, it's an amazing one. And me, when I saw that, I was like, man, about time, you know, we explored all this story. And it was important to me that I was telling this story through the lens of Africa is not just this place that, you know, we've been through a lot. Yes, we've done all of this, but we also have amazing culture. We have amazing stories. We have amazing languages. Like, I did a collection on a lost language that came out at the same time as the Egyptians' hieroglyphics that people don't know about. It's such an ancient language that's so popular. That's not so popular, but has meaning in terms of politics. And they have this secret society that if you wanted to be part of the ruling members of the society and the important members of society, you have to have been part of this particular group. So it's important to me that I'm telling African stories, the most authentic African stories, in terms of, and make it relatable to everybody, you know, because it's, I'm not just trying to tell African stories for Africans. I'm trying to tell African stories for the entire world, because it's very important to me that everybody understands the story, tell it through my lens. But like what we're doing with the AfroDroids, people ask me all the time, oh, is an AfroDroid? Why doesn't it have an Afro? Why doesn't it have this? You know, it would be a little bit on the nose if we had all of those elements all over. Like, man, look at the AfroDroid. It's beautiful. Anybody can appreciate it. What I wanted it to do, and I don't say this a lot, my name is Owo. It translates where I come from to human. My duty on this earth to make sure that I'm a human being to the next human. I'm a human being before I'm African. And my duty is to make sure that I create arts that humans can connect to, regardless of who you are. But it is coming from Africa. But it's important to me that everybody connects to it.
So you're bridging the stories of your upbringing. You're helping out other members in your community. And that's why I love bringing artists on my shows, because that's a lot. Sometimes those are the things that get lost in all this, is the story and behind it. You know, sometimes it's about collectability, sometimes it's about money, but 98, 99% of the time, it's about doing good for others and helping others out. And, you know, I mean, you can be selfish about it. You want to show cool things to cool people. You're making cool things here. We just saw on that AR filter flowing around right here. That's pretty cool stuff. I dig that stuff. I try to seek that stuff out all day. So you're adding another layer of the fun and functionality of what these are going to be. You know, look at that. Look at the attention to detail, rust all the way through. You could have easily stopped at any point and just been like, you know what? Like, I don't have to change these color metrics on it, but you know, it looks like it's aged. It looks like it's from 150 1,000 years from now. You know, it's really cool stuff. So
hey, I just had to say too, real quick, man, listen, part of the thing too that's kind of amazing to me is that, so me and the homies, because I'm from the Midwest, right? We in the States. We talk a lot about kind of like bird's eye view on life, right? And sometimes, you know, it may be considered quote unquote high thoughts, right? Where you thinking too hard about life. But the fact that this resonates with me so much is because I always thought, you know, as humans, we always wonder, well, how did we get here, right? What, you know, why are we here? What is our purpose? And, you know, if you got a religious foundation and you say, you know, God, you know, things like that, I kind of tend to think like I definitely believe in a higher power. So, you know, what I say is I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not smart enough to just say exactly what it is, but I know that something benevolent created what we are now, right? Because it's too perfect. The cog in the wheel is too perfect. And I always said, me and the homies always joke about how, you know, what if, because we as humans create AI and it's getting quicker and quicker, right? Smarter and smarter, you know, mechanics, robotics. And I don't know if you guys ever seen Ex Machina, the movie, beautiful film. But I always think like, what if, and it kind of ties into this, what if droids or robots, we create them, and because they are long lasting because, you know, bolts and metal last longer than human flesh, right? So, you know, we end up perishing. And then since they have AI, they wonder, well, how did we get here? And it's because we created them, and it's just a cycle that keeps going. It's just a big what if, a cool what if. So I really resonate with other people, knowing that other people think like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's lit.
It's almost like the Matrix in my mind, and I always relate it back to my crypto endeavors here of picking the red pill, blue pill, and it's, you know, even like you're saying right there, I was just thinking the Matrix is like, it comes to a point where you need that equilibrium to come back, where the robots take over and like you kind of need the humans. Like, well, maybe we start producing humans to help us out in the cause because maybe we're rusting out. We need someone to, you know, figure out the atmosphere or something like that. So stories and it's the same ideology that goes through my brain, and it's fun. It's almost like daydreaming for free. So you get one of these AfroDroids, and like the experience that you're getting behind it is just, it's almost like a mental comic book. And it's through the vision of someone who is telling it through a story and a culture and a background that I'm not too familiar with, but it's cool because like those things are parallel. They're similar stories, just on different ends of the world. And it can be told through a different scope, and it gives you that whole, the imagination's there, and the imagination's all on the eye of the beholder. All right. So I know he hasn't been sleeping well because he has a drop coming up in 3 days. So what you dropped some major alpha on us earlier. What else do we need to know about this before this countdown is up?
Oh yeah, we're offering so much value. One of it is the AR, and we're also making available the Rig 3D file for anyone who wants to animate, kind of play around with it. You know, just going to be the base design, so you can just play around with it. You know, make all beautiful, make the droid dance, make it walk, make it jump, make it do whatever you want it to do, you know, basically. So yeah, that's part of it. And also we one of the interesting thing, and I think is a good time to interject, is for those that, you know, kind of joined for the giveaway, for those that joined the Discord early and are prototype and ambassador droids, we have this amazing plan to airdrop one of the amazing art that I've been working on, part of the AfroDroid content, to all the ambassador androids in preparation for for the actual drone itself. So if you actually join the Discord early and you're an ambassador or prototype droid, you're definitely getting one of those, one of the artwork from my Instagram. And we don't know which one it is yet. So yeah, expect the unexpected. So yeah. It's super amazing.
Hop in right here. This is live. We're in the we're in the AfroDroids right now. Oh, there's me. So you know, hop in there. Get in there. Get yourself on there. Over on the right, we got Owo right up on the top, artist, and then we got all the special guests right there. So you can start linking in with other members in the community. And there's even members of the team right in there that you can personally connect with as well. So definitely hop in there, see what's going on. Man, you had like a ton of members. How many members you got now?
Dang. I think we're up to we're almost at 5K. So yeah.
Dang, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? I have the wrong screen on. What have you been doing since the last time I talked to you? Man, you've been working it. Look at that sweet stuff.
Yeah, it's just love. All the community members are just amazing. It's just love. We don't have the biggest budget. I don't think we even have the budget at all.
Gail's working hard for you. Don't worry about the budget. We're going to be working hard for you. We're going to get these things out here. It's not about budget. It's about, you saw what the CryptoPunks did. CryptoPunks back in the day, their budget was nothing. Just come get it for free if you can afford the gas. Yeah. The people are going to support you. Don't worry about that. The budget will come, and the budget's going to be distributed equally because you have a game plan for that. So just stick to that game plan, man. You got your friends behind you. Look, you got almost 4,700 friends behind you. That number is going to be 5K well before you know it, because I hate bringing the countdown up because whenever you show it on footage later, it's always just looks dated. But, look at that. 3 days from right now. What are you going to be doing 3 days from right now? I hope you just take a
Man,
minute to sit back and enjoy it. You know, don't stress about anything. Even if there's a hiccup there, just enjoy it. You know, just take a minute and enjoy the fruits of your labor, because it's your validity. It's testing the validity. It's showing your validity in the space.
yeah, we've been working really, really hard, to kind of, the community is just amazing. Everybody is so amazing. And, knowing that this is one of the biggest, I'd say the biggest project out of Africa, running on an ERC 721 smart contract right now. And someone even told me one of the biggest black projects, in the NFT space. And knowing that, we are the first people doing. I don't know if we're the first. I'm just saying one. I would say one of the first people doing this. It's really huge on us to make sure that we set a good example, because one of the alpha is we want to make sure that with AfroDroids we introduce all the amazing collectors to all the amazing Afrofuturistic artists that we have in the space, because there are so many great artists, and Crypto Novo, you need to know about this artist. So it's important with what we're doing with the First Continent Art Collective that we're putting together to showcase all these artists from the continent and even in the diaspora. You at this point, if you're an artist, man, just come along. It's not just for African artists, it's for everybody's welcome, just to
And that was
showcase art.
that was one thing you mentioned in the last one, is like after you almost like V2 version of 2, what you want to do is you want to get other artists around your area in on this. You want to feature them. And there again, it's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
it's you showing, it's your common theme on it is just helping others. And what I've found in this space from my short time in it, which just felt like years, is anytime I extend an olive branch out to one person, I get like 5 people coming back that want to help me. So it's just that
Mm.
it's just awesome, man.
Hey, I just
Man,
gotta say
it's
too, real quick. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. To anybody who's watching, if you haven't seen Owo's like the rest of his art, go to his Instagram, bro. Like it's some stellar stuff, man. Like I literally scroll through it. I go back to it just to look at all the other, because it's more than just AfroDroids. So even though those are some of the hottest ones you got, but yeah, if you haven't seen his work on Instagram, is there. And oh, do you know what, if you could let them know your handle on Instagram?
Oh yeah, it's OW_A. Oh man, I'm too fast. Crypto note, maybe I don't know if
You
you
want
could
to just
just
type it in
type
chat and I'll drop it in there. I would go on Instagram right now, but I actually have it hooked up to my personal account, so I'd have
Yeah,
to log out. Otherwise, you guys would see my lovely family, which I'll keep that to the family members. I'd rather show art right now. Maybe just
right.
drop it in the private chat and I'll pull it up in
Yeah,
there.
It's some
Oh,
dope stuff, man. It's some real dope stuff, bro. And I gotta say too, real quick, man. Oh well, listen. You tell the AfroDroid guys, Gamma needs one of those super rare ones, bro. They are so clean, bro. They are so clean. I'm like, yo, this like is crazy. Like the head's upside down. Like I noticed all the details, dog. That is too clean, bro.
yeah.
well,
It's really not to us for the soup. I don't know, man. I'm even praying I get one,
I know,
because
yeah, I know.
I'm on the
I'm just
pre.
kidding around, but I'm just saying, send them tell them to bless me. Tell them to bless me.
it does come down to sometimes the karma and the NFT gods shining light
Exactly.
down on you, flipping to good people. But a whole nother aspect of it is that secondary market and get the trading going. So
Mm-hmm.
for the people out there watching out at home, some of that stake of value inside that community is knowing strong members of the community that are willing to hop out of bed in the Midwest and hop on a live stream and talk about something that he's passionate about. And you haven't even met Owo, but his work, you feel connected with him, and now we're making those connections live action. So then we can help each other, and maybe somewhere down the future you want to get one of those rarer ones. Those are
Oh,
the
I
people that.
will. Hey, you ain't gotta worry about that. I'm gonna get my hands on one for sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. And this is what the crypto world is really about. I just want to let people know, because some people, you know how it is. Like the outside people don't know. Like they think something is sketchy, something. But this right here is what the crypto world is about. I'm connecting with people from Africa, all over the world, and we all just got similar interests. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful.
Beautiful things, cool things from cool people. All right. Oh, I'm going to give you a 2-minute rundown right now. All right, what's the best thing people can do to help support the project, to help support you, to help support AfroDroids in the short time we have remaining before your launch?
Oh yeah, I believe it's already happening because the community has been really really great. I'd say definitely retweet. It goes a long way. Share the AfroDroids project with your friends if you know well. We if you know well, and just share it with well. Share it with your friends. Share it with everybody. Just tell everybody about AfroDroids because what we're doing concerns everybody. It's about the future of humanity. It's about building a better world and make it live it for the next generation. So yeah, definitely share as much as possible. It goes a long way. It really really goes a long way. And we don't really have a debate like I said earlier, but we believe that the community has been so great, and what we're doing it goes a long way. Not just making sure that AfroDroid project is successful because the kids down there they need a school. They're building a school and we want to make sure that they get the school and they build a functional school for the kids to study in. Definitely check out Dreamcatchers Academy to see the charity we are supporting. And there are so many things on the way. In the roadmap, we're buying land in the metaverse to make sure that because the metaverse is the future of not just the NFT space, but the future of humanity. How we are going to be interacting. So we have so many things planned out. We'll be airdropping. So many amazing surprises on the way. We are super excited about this, and yeah, definitely. If you're our prototype AfroDroid and an ambassador AfroDroid, we're definitely sending you something. So yeah, you just keep your eyes open for that, and definitely. I don't know if the pre-sale list is still open, but definitely check out the Discord. I think the pre-sale list is still open. I'm not sure, but definitely check it out. You could definitely get on the list to get an AfroDroid before, say, a couple of hours to avoid some of the gas wars and stuff. But yeah, it's I appreciate all the love. I know I took more than 2 minutes, but yeah, definitely retweet, share as much as possible. Thank you so much, Cryptonovo, for doing this, and GAMMAVERSE for coming on this. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you. I'll see you in the Discord. You're doing the Lord's work. Thank you, brother.
Absolutely, bro. It's only right, man. Anytime, bro.
All right, we have it here together. This is not the end of it. We're going to touch base some more with this project. I said that we're going to continue through what's going on in this. I want to see what's happening with this. The pre-sale we brought. I actually was able to get on the pre-sale yesterday. Owo has a million things going on right before the big launch here. So just hit up Discord. They'll give you the latest and greatest right in there. If you see anyone in there that you was mentioned on the show, just say hi to them. Head up the GAMMAVERSE. Owo's up there. Hit him up before he goes to bed. What is it, about 7-8 o'clock for you out there?
Nah, man, it's actually 4:33 p.m. So yeah.
So you're all right. So just ready to hit up dinner. All right, us in the Midwest, we're ready to hit up some brunch. Everyone out there around the world, what you need to hit up, you got to hit AfroDroids NFT at AfroDroids. I love it. The storytelling behind it. Inception is coming. You have AfroDroids.io for more on the background on to how to get these cool looking things with multiple functions. And then 20% is going to Dreamcatchers. Please support others. We're here to support you by giving you the knowledge in this space. I don't need any of this money, but who does is the people who need it. Very similar to the Dreamcatchers organization. And that money can go a long way in building a school. Education is key in all of this. And we're trying to educate you about AfroDroids. Really cool NFT. So you guys got to catch up on that as well. I'm going to check in the chat if anyone has anything else to see. All right, great live. I appreciate it. We're talking about a little bit of metaverse there for Chase Bank is checking in live. So I appreciate it. And then what is this? One more update. We haven't confirmed pre-sale window, but it's something that, yes, a couple of hours before the public. So we got it good. What else do we got here? Oh, you got an O in your name right there. All right, different places and in the space. And then maybe something for the future. something for the future, you know, get those accessories going. You heard airdrop, airdrop, airdrop. He's going to be working hard. I know he has stunning work here. Man, I got a ton of chat in here. Man, this is outstanding. Hey, thank you guys. You guys made my morning. And I had an awesome, awesome weekend as it is. AfroDroids, that's where it's at right now. This is Crypto Novo. Man, I want to thank my guys today for hopping on. It's been a blast. All right. Oh, you take it easy, my friend.
Be easy. Oh, well, man. Hey, man, keep doing God's work, bro. We here with you, bro.
Absolutely, absolutely. I really appreciate the love. Thank you, Crypto Novo. Thank you, GAMMAVERSE, for coming on. And definitely, Crypto Novo, did you mention the giveaway you're doing? Randomly?
Yeah, what do you want to do with the giveaway? What are we thinking here? Let's do this at the end. What are we thinking for our giveaway here?
Yeah, the normal giveaway we do now, we just make a tweet and people come into the Discord and we'll open it up. It's normally random, so we can definitely share an information in terms of that. But yeah, just make a tweet, then inviting people into the Discord, and then we'll run a special giveaway for them. All they have to click a button and then we'll select randomly.
Yeah, I'm loving it. We'll get a tweet out to the masses. We're going to get you guys on Discord so you can hear the latest and greatest. And then we're going to get one lucky fan, one of these AfroDroids for free. That's what's up. I love the alpha. I love hearing it. Tune in to me. I'm going to get you as much information as I can, as quick as I can. This is Crypto Novo 311 saying stay positive and love life. Peace.